In spirit of Thanksgiving, we are going to be showing you what we are going to be bringing to the table all morning long.
Yeah.
So first up, we've got Chris Marchand here with us. He's going to show us how he made his juicy Thanksgiving ham recipe. Chris, how'd you make this?
Well, with the instruction of my wonderful wife, April. But I did do, I would say, 90% of the work.
Yeah.
So what I did is I made, it's ham, but it's pineapple on top, and then
Yum.
it's got it's like a brown sugar glaze that went over it as well. I took some pictures last night as I was preparing this wonderful meal. So yeah, so you've got brown sugar, some honey, and then some pineapple juice, and of course the ham. So it depends on how much you're trying to make of this portion-wise. So we put some pineapple juice into the mixing bowl.
Yeah.
And then add a little bit of brown sugar, about a cup of brown sugar, and then about
So
a
half a
cup
cup or
of
cup?
honey. There's a cup of brown sugar, and then about a half a cup of honey. It wasn't full because we weren't making that much for it.
Yeah. Did you need to like warm up the honey or anything?
No, didn't. Nope. We just took it right out of the thing and stirred it, and then after we made it and just kind of stirred it all together, and then basted it over the ham. Cooked the ham at 350 degrees for 45 minutes.
45.
And then took it out, and then took the rest of the paste and sprinkled it over again, and then cooked it for another 45 minutes. I think it was, I can't remember exactly how many minutes per pound. 17 minutes per pound, I think is what it was. Or 18
okay, so
minutes
2
per
rounds
pound.
of
so
glaze,
it was a 5-pound ham. And then glaze it again for the second time, and then put it back in for another 45 minutes. And then it came out looking like this.
Like this. And you even baked the pineapple with it?
Yes. Yep. Everything just went in a cooking pot. I can't, it's like a baking pot or something. Anyway, it goes in the oven.
Is this a recipe you make every year?
My wife, yes.
She usually makes it. She just taught you the ropes for this.
Yeah, she showed me how to do it, and it's fantastic. So I don't know if you did.
Yeah, we got to do a taste test. Yeah, here, I'll take it on my fingers, and you can take a bite too. Here we go. Cheers.
And it's cold because well.
You can't go wrong. Cold ham, warm ham.
And
Chris, this is good.
You taste the brown sugar and the pineapple mixed together. Oh.
I guess I should say April, this is good, right?
No. Yeah, well.
Yeah. Well, it is just glistening. If you bring this to the Thanksgiving table,
oh, it'll be there. It'll be on there tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are gonna go crazy. It won't be there for long. Let's just say that much.
It will not be, and I don't think this is going to last much longer this morning either.
Oh no, we're getting into this during the next break. Well, later on in the show, Kristen will be showing us some Thanksgiving stuffing, so you'll want to stick around for that. Ooh. It's the eve of Thanksgiving, so here at News 13, we want to show you some of our own festive recipes. Earlier, Chris walked us through a juicy ham recipe that we have right here. Yeah. Yes, you saw that glistening.
Oh, yeah.
And now Kristen is going to show us how this stuffing came to be. This looks amazing.
Thanks. It is. I have tasted it, so I can tell you it definitely is edible. It's my dad's recipe. I have never made it until yesterday, so I'm excited to share it with you guys.
Awesome.
All it takes is about 3 potatoes. You want a bag of Pepperidge Farm stuffing that you get from the store. You'll want about 1 canister of chicken stock. You could use chicken broth, but stock has a little bit more flavoring to it.
Yeah.
You want about a half a stick of butter, some garlic powder, Jimmy Dean sausage. I didn't put sausage in here just because I didn't know what everyone at work would like, but it does taste really well with sausage as well. And really all you have to do is empty the bag of stuffing into the tin tray. You want to cook the sausage in the pan, making sure it's browned, all the tiny pieces put together if you choose to go with sausage. Add 1 cup of chicken stock into the sausage pan to make sure you loosen it all up as well. You want all the juices, all the flavorings you can get. You're also going to take your potatoes, you want to chop them, you want an onion as well, chop that as small as possible, put both of those into a pan with, I did about 3 cups of chicken stock. You do not want to use water. You want to boil everything in chicken stock, really get that flavoring.
Make it juicy.
All juicy, super tasty. You also want to add in about 2 large tablespoons of garlic powder as well to that mix. Once you have the potatoes and the onions all boiled, you're going to mash it up. You're going to mash it up and it's going to be pretty wet. It should not at all look like mashed potatoes. So you want it to be moist for sure. And if it's liquidy, that's fine. So what you're going to do then is take your potato onion mixture, the chicken stock and the butter in it as well. I don't know if I said it. You do want to put the butter in with the potatoes and everything as well. And we'll have all these details online later this morning. Just mix it all together. Yeah, mix it all together with the stuffing mix. Add in the sausage if you have the sausage. Really easy. It's best if you do put it in your fridge overnight and let it marinate. And then you'll want to put it into the oven covered with tin foil for about 30 minutes on 350 degrees. You'll then want to pull it out after 30 minutes and check on it. Make sure that it is heated all the way through. I usually go in and cook it a little more after. If it looks too dry, you can add more chicken stock to it to really just loosen it up. It shouldn't be wet, shouldn't be dry. You want it to be very moist. Yeah. And then after about a 15 more minute bake, it is good to go and ready to serve.
Wow, this is really quite easy. The loaded recipe.
You can make it ahead of time and then just microwave it day of, so you don't have to. So you can free up that oven for other things. So.
Oh well, I'm excited to try it. Yeah, we should try it. Yeah, let's try it. It is
not heated up, just because
Should we do it with this big spoon? Here, I have a fork right down here. Let's do this. Here, how about this?
I'll just. I don't want to contaminate it for the rest of the crew.
Yeah, I won't touch it again. But. That is good.
That's all right.
You really can taste, the onions, the garlic. You did good, Kristen.
The stuffing. Oh, one of my favorite dishes.
Your dad's recipe killed it the first time.
I'll tell Papa K. He'll be very happy.
Awesome. Maybe he's watching. Maybe he's watching. Well, in our 6 o'clock hour, Kelsey will be dissecting her Thanksgiving dessert recipe.
It's going to be a good one.
And then I'll have a fun festive drink later on to share with you guys as well. With Thanksgiving getting close, some of us here at News 13 want to show you what we are going to be bringing to the table. Yeah. Kelsey's got us with the dessert. We've already had the ham from Chris.
So good.
The stuffing from Kristen. And now we've got dessert. So show us what you got.
Yes. So this is Grandpa's Hershey pie. This is a staple at Thanksgiving over the years that my grandfather always used to make, and it's real simple.
It looks delicious.
Yeah, it's real simple. It's real easy, and it's really affordable too. So you just need basically 3 ingredients. So you've got Cool Whip.
Okay.
You've got Hershey chocolate bar with almonds or not almonds, depending if maybe have some allergies, and a graham cracker crust. And so put all that together, and there's the finished product. You shave some chocolate on top afterwards. But to sort of take you from the beginning, what's really important is the Cool Whip. You want the Cool Whip to be ready to mix with the chocolate. So that was kind of like probably the most important part of all this, other than you don't just take the Cool Whip out of the container and just put it all, together.
Exactly.
You do need to, I get like a big, large chocolate bar, like, the big kind that they have, but I got one with almonds. So there you go there. So there's everything. And then I melted the chocolate in a big bowl. Be sure not to burn the chocolate. So you might want to do in intervals. I did it at like 30-second intervals.
That can be so hard sometimes.
Yeah, and everyone's microwave is so different in strength.
Yeah.
So for me, it was about 2 minutes, maybe total, stirring it. And then once I had it all melted, I took the Cool Whip, combined it, stirred it all together, and with the Cool Whip, you want to make sure it's still soft. So normally Cool Whip you're taking out of the freezer. You want to make sure this Cool Whip, if you take it to the freezer, probably let it thaw for about an hour.
Yeah.
To where like you can mix it and it's a good consistency, because if it's too frozen and you're mixing it with the hot chocolate, it doesn't mix well.
I think you got it right on the head.
Thank you.
Looks very good.
Yeah. So once I mixed it all together, I just obviously put it in the graham cracker crust, and then you freeze it and you throw it in the freezer. So you kind of want to make it the day before. Give it enough time to freeze.
You made this yesterday?
I did. I made it yesterday evening.
Fresh for us.
Fresh for you all. And then this is sort of a personal preference, but I took, I leave myself like one little chocolate bar left over if you want.
To eat, right?
Well, it's hard not to eat it. And then you can take like a peeler, like a potato peeler, and you just shave the chocolate right on top, and it kind of makes it look a little more festive.
I think you've got a career in this, Kelsey.
Oh, you're so sweet.
This is looking so good. Should we do a little taste test of it?
I would love for you to do that.
Okay. You gonna cut it?
Yeah, I'll cut it for you. Hopefully.
Chef's got to cut it, right? What's that saying?
Right. And so I take it out about 20 minutes prior to wanting to serve it, and then. I hope we don't break everything here. All right, when the real test is on.
It's okay. The pie, the crust always shatters, right?
I know. Yeah, it's hard to keep that graham cracker crust intact.
It's like a deep stab in there.
Yeah, Chloe, you might just have to take a bite.
Just pie my face.
Out of
yeah. Here, let's do that.
Let's fully take it out in the middle of the commercial break.
Here.
So you can just kind of get that.
Really, really good. Good job, Kelsey.
You like it? Awesome.
You guys should definitely think about making this pie. All these recipes will be on our website, mypanhandle.com, later today. And then coming up later in the show, I will also be showing you how to make a fun festive drink, so you won't want to miss that. Okay, thank you, Kristen. And now we are going to be showing you guys, we've been showing you all morning already, some of our Thanksgiving recipes. First, we had Chris with this great looking ham, and then we showed you Kristen's stuffing recipe. That was amazing. And then we had Kelsey with this great Hershey's pie. So good. All these recipes will be on our website later today, but now it's time to show you how you're going to get it all down, and that's going to be with this festive Thanksgiving punch. So you start off with your pitcher. You've got ice in it already, and then don't worry, washed my hands. Kelsey saw, right, Kelsey?
I did.
So we'll just throw in some green apples and then some red thin apple crisps, you know, and then just throw in some orange. And I just cut up one apple each, and then one orange, and I was just going to...
Smells so good.
It does. Oh, I love fresh fruit.
Can you go wrong with fruit in a drink?
No.
I mean, there can never be too much.
I mean, Chris might disagree. I don't know, Chris. What do you think?
And then I know earlier that you guys were both saying that you don't like cranberries, but we're going to be putting some cranberries in here.
I think
that's the festivity.
Yeah, it's more for the aesthetic than anything,
color,
right?
really pops.
Yeah, look at that. I don't know if you can see that through, but
does cinnamon flavored Fireball count as a maybe possible?
you know what? We're gonna put some pumpkin pie spice.
There you go.
That might just do it for you, Chris. That might just do it for you. So we'll just sprinkle a little bit of this and.
Look at that. You're just kind of eyeballing it?
Yeah.
Just eyeball it. It's a taste tester kind of recipe.
Yeah,
Right?
I like it.
You just kind of taste as you go, you know.
Yeah, add more later if you need it.
Yeah, my family's favorite thing on Thanksgiving is always, what festive drink are we going to make? So
You need this open?
I'll be bringing So earlier I dropped.
She dropped it.
Let's hope it doesn't
volunteer.
explode.
Yeah. Wait, why are you still standing here? Oh, okay, we're good.
So what are you pouring in now?
So now I'm gonna take this apple cider.
Okay.
And the recipe calls for mostly apple cider.
Okay.
I'm just going to put a spritz, probably 3/4 of the way full with apple cider.
Okay.
And then we're going to be putting in this ginger ale.
Awesome.
Give a little bubble to it.
Yeah, top it off with that. So it's like a spritzer.
Yeah, a little mocktail.
nice.
And then of course, if anyone was trying to, you know, make it into a cocktail, they could just add what they wanted.
Right, their choice of liquor or liqueur or anything like that.
Champagne even.
Okay.
Oh,
anything
yeah.
like
That would be good, yeah.
Thank you, my lovely assistant, Chris.
My pleasure.
And then we'll just mix it up,
Do you need
right?
to stir it at all?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's grab one of these boards.
Yeah,
down
there we go.
here. We've got a secret little pantry underneath the desk.
Love it.
Okay.
Quite messy too.
Yeah.
It's not that messy.
Get over how good it
I was gonna say, once you pour it too, you'll probably get the fluids from the bottom to come up to the top, so it'll probably mix a little bit on its own.
And you'll typically have a mixing spoon, I'm sure, at home. That's a little bit
like a wooden
better
spoon.
fitted.
Yeah.
Yes, to help stir.
You can't think of everything ahead of time, right?
Not at 2 in the morning.
No, you could not.
All right.
Not in the kitchen.
Yeah. So now we'll just put the top on this, and it would be best to let it sit in the fridge for about 2 to 3 hours.
Let it all marinate.
Yeah, so we can have this sit in there, and then by midday, it'll be fantastic.
Okay.
So Kelsey, I'm gonna pour your cup first. I see your initials on this one.
All right, yeah.
You did. Your
So
favorite.
good.
Ooh la la. Okay.
There you go.
And I guess if you had any left over, you could kind of garnish on top, maybe a little bit too.
Exactly.
Okay.
So just throw an orange in there.
you.
Kristen got lots of cranberries. And then I'm gonna.
I'm
gonna hope
get
this-
to eat it. Drink it with it.
I'll take a sip.
Okay.
We'll throw an orange in
orange
there.
in.
There we go.
Unless you put an orange in there, then I'm not going to drink it.
All right, cheers, guys.
All right, everyone at once.
Thanksgiving.
Cheers.
Hope I don't poison you guys.
Oh,
good.
that's so good.
It's
so
good.
I love that.
Refreshing.
Very
I love
fall
that.
and festive.
Good.
I really taste the orange too.
Oh, me too.
Tastes like Thanksgiving.
And the cider is
The
like
cider, yeah, I taste
so
the cider,
good.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You did good, Chloe. You did
Thank
good.
you.
I love that.
Thank you. Well, we can all go dive into this now whenever we get into the break, now that it's all out here
You
again.
know what we'll do on commercial break.
If you guys would like to see any of these recipes again, they will be on our website later today, mypanhandle.com. It should make for a very scrumptious Thanksgiving.